What is going on, guys? And today we're going to answer the age-old question: should you do your push-ups in a close grip or a wider grip to actually be able to do more push-ups? So this is actually kind of a big issue whenever it comes to a lot of people kind of joining the military, because number one, you got to do push-ups for the PT test, and then a lot of people have this misconception that military push-ups are the ones where you have a close grip. So people were like, all right, I'm about to join the Army, I got to start working on these close grip shoulder width push-ups. That is not the case. The only time that is a part of the Army workout routine or whatever is during the morning PT. So whenever you wake up in the morning and you go to PT at basic training, or in any other scenario, the preparation drill, the push-ups in that is supposed to have a shoulder width grip. But to actually maximize the amount of push-ups that you're gonna do, having a shoulder width grip is not the way to do that. Now, having a super wide grip is also not gonna be super amazing for being able to max out the push-ups for the PT test, but there's something that you guys need to keep in mind. For all those people out there that you're doing super close grip push-ups, number one, you just need to stop that if you're wanting to max out the PT test or do a like super high amount. So if you're trying to reach that like 100 push-ups in 2-minute mark, you know, having a super close grip is not gonna be the way to go, because there's a couple things fighting against you when you're doing that. Because remember, this is for the PT test. So what we're trying to do is maximize the amount of push-ups we can do. And the closer your arms are, the longer you're going to have to push. If your arms are farther apart, it's gonna be a much shorter range of motion. So you're gonna be able to do push-ups faster if your arms are wider apart. The other thing is, the closer your arms are together, then you're gonna be using more of your tricep. Your tricep is really good for kind of doing them fast at the very beginning, but then towards the end, your triceps are going to fail much faster than your chest is going to fail. Your triceps are not going to be able to squeeze out those last few reps. A lot of people get caught, you know, they have a closer grip and then they can't kind of push past a certain point, whereas your chest is really good for squeezing out those last few reps. So a little bit of a tip to increase your push-ups is making your grip wider as you go during the PT test, but not having it super close. So what I would recommend as a width for your push-ups, you're gonna need a camera, you're gonna need a mirror or something, but you're gonna need to have your hand width at a width to where you're kind of pushing at a 90-degree angle. It's not always gonna be perfect. Sometimes that might be a little bit too wide, but almost at a 90-degree angle to where you're getting the most force pushing against the ground. If your hands are too close together, the angles and stuff are gonna be all off. That kind of goes into physics and everything. Let's say you're trying to push something against the wall and you're pushing it straight forward, whereas if you're pushing it kind of up at a tilt a little bit, or down at a tilt a little bit, or a little bit to the side a little bit, you know, pushing it straight into the ground is what's gonna give you the most force, it's gonna give you the most power and everything. And you wanna keep that in mind when you're doing your push-ups. So when you're trying to figure out what should be the proper width form for you, whether it's a wider grip or a closer grip, you might need a camera, you might need somebody to help you out. And then once you kind of figure out what looks right, what feels right, then start doing that. It may feel weird at first, but keep doing it, because you know, if I'm doing grip push-ups like this wide, and that's what I've always done, it's gonna feel weird whenever I go in. If I've been doing push-ups like this my whole life, it's gonna feel weird when I go out. So I didn't even mention at the beginning of this video because I guess I forgot, but before I do get into the 60-second push-up portion of the video, because it's Sunday, I do wanna mention that Gym Fit, I worked out a deal with these guys, and I got you guys a great deal. So the code WARD, right? So when you use code WARD at checkout or whatever, it is now 20% off. 20% off. So if you guys want to check them out, the links are always going to be in the description for them. But yeah, 20% off, guys. Like, you know, I had to pull some teeth. I'm just kidding. But 20% off. It is freaking an amazing deal. So that's what the deal is going to be from now on. But now we're going to get into the 60-second push-up challenge portion of the video, which I forgot to mention. But you guys know the deal. I'm going to do 60 seconds of push-ups. You're going to do 60 seconds of push-ups, and you're going to leave a comment down below of how many you did. All right, here we go. so that's it for my push-ups. Leave a comment down below of how many push-ups you did. And I thought about this whenever I was doing my push-ups. I forgot to mention that Gym Fidel is actually doing like a clearance sale thing because they're trying to make room for their fall line and everything. So you can grab some hoodies, you can grab some t-shirts for like super affordable, and then you're gonna get 20% off. So like a hoodie, I think on the clearance is like 25 bucks, so 20% off of that. Man. So that is gonna be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave a comment down below, push-ups. Right now, if you're not gonna do it, then I don't know what you're doing with your life. If you're watching this video, do some push-ups. I don't care if you're trying to join the military or not, do some push-ups. Just better your physical life and everything. Build some muscle, get down, drop to do some push-ups. Whether it's 1 or 2 or 3 or none, or you gotta do them on your knees, or you gotta do them some other way, you know, just do some push-ups. Let me know down in the comment section. I hope you guys have an amazing freaking day. Follow me on Instagram and Snapchat, and I will see you guys, I'm tired, later.